Hey guys, this is Kevin for Pixavert.com. I've got an update to the Quadro RTX story. As I promised, if there were any new developments involving prices and specs. And here we are. We've had the announcement, and it's a pretty big one. We've got a whole set of new Quadro GPUs from Nvidia, and these are all majoring in the RTX technology that Nvidia introduced at the beginning of the year. And this promises to really improve the quality of graphics in still 3D graphics and in 3D motion graphics. So this is going to be of interest to professionals working in the design and movie industry who want to use these powerful Quadro graphics cards. The specs we've got so far are fairly limited. These cards are not yet out on the street, but we've got an indication of 3 cards starting from the RTX 5000 to the RTX 8000. Nvidia have had more to say about their RTX technology. They're really trying to focus on making sure that the new ray tracing ability is going to be compatible with the older rasterization technology. So there's quite a lot of stuff about how this new technology is going to work. And also the other big development is that the Nvidia Turing Architecture, the Turing GPU architecture, has arrived as well. Turing arrives as a replacement to the previous Pascal technology, and Nvidia are making quite a claim. They're saying that this technology is the biggest leap forward since 2006 when they introduced the CUDA technology. And really, looking at some of their demonstrations, I've got to say it does look pretty impressive. What you're looking at here is a render done using a server containing 4 GPUs. What's really surprising maybe is that this was done real time, and the graphics that you saw right at the beginning, the Porsche graphics, those were also rendered real time. I'll have a little bit more to say about the server offerings with the RTX technology a bit later on, but for the time being, let's get back to the specs and the prices. Now, in many ways, the RTX 8000 is very similar in terms of its specs to the GV100, and if I just do a side-by-side comparison, we've got for the GV100 5120 CUDA cores with 4608 for the RTX 8000. The Tensor cores, which are for artificial intelligence, are 640 for the GV100 and 576 for the RTX 8000. There's a new metric which they brought out for the ray tracing, which is the gigaраys, and they're saying 10 gigaраys per second for the RTX 8000 and 6 gigaраys per second for the 5000. The prices are pretty interesting. 2300 for the 5000, 10,000 for the 8000, RTX 8000, and in between we've got 6300 for the RTX 6000. The big difference in memory, the RTX 5000 has got 16 gigabytes of GDDR6 RAM, and the 8000 has 48. Now, because these allow for NVLinks 2 units, you could double the memory for the RTX 8000 to 96 gigabytes, and that will allow you to render really complex scenes using just 2 of these beasts. The cards are not out yet, but they will be available sometime later this year. Now, if you watched my previous video, you'd probably have thought that I was expecting the GeForce RTX announcement to be coming first, and that is true. That will now be coming soon, and Nvidia actually teased an advert, a 1-minute advert on YouTube, and the good users of YouTube have managed to use that advert to figure out the name and type of GPU which Nvidia are going to be announcing. So it looks like we're going to get a GeForce RTX 2080 coming out on 20th of August. If I'm correct, I think you guys should really buy me a beer, a glass of beer, or maybe a GeForce RTX 2080. Think about that. I'll see you later. Bye.